all agree with me when I say that our future depends on the organization's success. Therefore, everyone has got a stake in protecting the interest of the organization. We should not look only to the top man that he should protect, because right from the lowest person to the highest person, everyone has got a responsibility to protect the interest of the organization. As he has rightly mentioned, that trust is a very important fundamental component in banking industry. We should never give any chance for people to disbelieve us. In my own experience, I tell, when I was working in a corporation bank, one manager was there. For a paltry sum, somehow he got attracted, and he put the thumb impressions of the farmers and took some loans. I was the agriculture officer, so the procedure says that I should go to the field, I should verify the land holding, I should see whether this amount is required or not, whether he has got the technical capability to raise those crops or not. Nothing was there on the promissory notes, DPN notes, and the hypothecation agreement that we take in those days. Of course, now I think most of them are dispensed with for certain amounts. In those days, corporation bank was just then nationalized. After nationalization, I joined after a few months. We were very, very conservative. And then when I looked to State Bank of India, and we used to wonder, we used to envy the way how State Bank is giving the monies liberally. So in those days, these district consultative committee meetings used to be held every month. I used to represent my bank. My manager used to say that, why don't you please go and attend, because the priority sector lending was one of the, I should say, the points on which the district collector and other bankers, they were a little unhappy, particularly these newly nationalized banks, because their lending rates were always low vis-a-vis the other banks. So in one of the meetings, the district collector mentioned that you have not given any loans for these poultry farmers. In those days, there used to be a scheme called 100 birds unit used to be there. 100 chicks used to be given, hens used to be given, those small ones, and then over a period of time, the beneficiary has to repay that loan. Then I was a student of agriculture. I did study poultry, but I didn't have the practical knowledge. So I took that veterinary doctor and visited a village where State Bank has financed. State Bank has financed 300 such units. Because the collector said that when State Bank has given, what is the problem with you guys? Then next day I went there. I stayed in the village for that night along with the veterinary doctor, and also that bank was also there in Warangal district. The manager also, next day morning, I went and met him along with the veterinary doctor. We went around all the places. In about 4 to 5 hours, we went around all the poultry thing. Nowhere there was a 100 unit, nowhere. Bank gave for 100 units, 100 birds unit, but farmers purchased three more 100, so it became 400. So all those units were doing well because they all got together. They had set up a feed mixing plant, so the economics are working out. Then the next meeting when I went, then I said, sir, it doesn't work, the 100 units bird, it doesn't work. No, it is certified by your own banking authorities. How can you say it doesn't work? I'm not going to give any loan because I said, I will write to your chairman. You do whatever you say, but I am not going to give because it's not going to, the backward linkages are not there, the forward linkages are not there. It doesn't work in our case at least. If I had to give on a bigger, let us say 500 units minimum, then it will work out. Therefore, for that you need to release subsidy. No, our government scheme says only you have to give 100 units. So then I cannot help it. You do whatever action you take, I'm not going to do this because I feel confident, because as a technical man, I swear that it doesn't work, that's all. I mean, because after going and seeing, it doesn't work. The meeting is over, we came back. Then the regional manager in those days, State Bank of India came out. Why do you fight with them, give money because other banks are also giving. I said, sir, your banks are big banks. You got liberal schemes. But I'm a new person. I've just entered the bank. If I give it, my conscience doesn't agree for that. He didn't say anything. Of course, next meeting also they didn't ask me why I have not given. Then this IRDP loans used to be sanctioned in those days. We need to purchase these bullocks and carts for the farmers. They're mostly scheduled caste and poor people. So to purchase the animals, you need to go to the shandy. So early morning we used to start around say 7 o'clock, draw the cash on motorcycle in those days. I used to keep 5 lakhs on one side, another 5 lakhs. Take one more, the village agricultural officer, go to the shandy. And these farmers, they go much in advance, one day much in advance. They go to the shandy and they select those, because early morning, they know that one bank's payments, they think it's okay, it's government money, oh, we can raise the cost of the animal.